My fucking zipper's falling down in front of my pants. I was just in the laundromat, and the guy was like fucking screaming at his girlfriend. He was like, you gotta shut the door all the way. And she's like, I am. And every time they're there, they fucking eat McDonald's, and the whole place smells like fucking McDonald's, and it's fucking gross. And he looks at me, and he's like, I've seen it all. Don't you love when people are like, I've seen it all? It's like, what are you talking about? What have you done for the last 15 years? I worked at the restaurant. I've worked in a restaurant for the last 15 years. I've seen it all. Really, you've seen it all? Have you seen a fucking kangaroo give birth to a fucking hippopotamus? Sorry I say fucking so much. I gotta stop doing that. I passed this billboard on the way here. It was like, debt-free with Shepley. It was just like a fucking... It was just a dude with glasses. Shepley. Debt-free with Shepley. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But, piece of shit, because I had, horseradish with cheese. I had took slices of provolone cheese, and I squirt horseradish, and I folded it up, and I ate it, and then I ate chocolate, because I like sweet and salty. So that was my dinner. Remember when you were a kid, and you're like, when you get older, you can eat whatever you want. Well, now I eat whatever I want, and I feel like shit. I feel like I said that before, but whatever. God, I talk too fucking fast. This is why I can't hang out with people. So I can't hang out with anybody. I'll just be like hanging out, and they'll be like, Joey, what's wrong? Joey, what's wrong? I'll just be vibrating all over. Joey, what's wrong? Let it out! Let it out! Let it out, Joey, let it out! Oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb, oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb, you got a big black Betty butt, bam a lamb, you got a big black Betty butt. The hell's he saying? You got a big black Betty butt? Or am I making that up? Wait. You got a big black Betty butt? I'm making that up. You got a black Betty, bam a lamb, you got a big black Betty butt, I'm making that up. I used to have a friend who had a friend who would have sex with a girl, and when he came, he would go, Yahtzee! And then his friend would jump out of a hamper and go, boom! Oh, God, it's hot in this car, but I'm doing it for this stupid fucking podcast, because if I have the AC on in the background, all you're going to hear is, ah, Black Betty, bam, lamb, you got a big black Betty butt, bam, lamb, you got a big black Betty butt. I'm going to go back into the laundromat completely fucking drenched. What happened? You fell into a creek? Did you fall into a creek when you went out there? You fall into a creek when you went out there? Remember I had this job. I don't know what the fuck I've talked about on here anymore. I make art also, and I don't know what I've sold, what I haven't sold. I probably shouldn't release that and tell anybody that, but like I don't know. People are just like, all right, here's your money for your art, and I'm like, thank you. I have no fucking clue. I don't take pictures of everything that I give out. So anyways, the point is that, oh God, there's a lady. She's looking right at me. Oh my God, it's a whole family. They're all walking out towards the car. Oh my God. Oh, the girl just looked inside the car. They see me talking. I'm trying to make it look like I'm not talking, but it's obvious because I'm holding a lapel mic right up to my fucking mouth. But the story is, oh God, now I'm getting even sweatier because I'm getting really anxious. I'm not going to edit this out, though. I'm going to leave it in. So one time, talking about being sweaty, I went out on a lunch break once at one of my jobs, and I was like, there's a stream out back, and I was hopping from rock to rock, and I slipped and I fell in. And I came back inside completely soaking wet, and my boss was like, Joey, where have you been? What's going on? And I was like, I have to turn this way. I can't fucking do this. They're just staring at me from their fucking SUV. He was like, Joey, what's going on? Why are you soaking wet? And I was like, I fell in the river. But what does that mean? Oh, man, I Am Sam is one of the funniest fucking movies I've ever seen, I think, in my entire life. Sean Penn plays this dude with Down syndrome, and the best scene in the whole movie is he's in the diner. It's the best scene to me. There's a lot of funny scenes, but the best scene is when he's in the diner with his daughter, and she's like, you're not like other fathers. And he's like, but what does that mean? But what do you mean by that? What does that mean? It's just like, dude, we know it's you, Sean Penn. Like, why are you... But what does that mean? Acting is so fucking weird. Like, when I was younger, I used to look up to actors and think it was cool, but now it's just like... It's just glorified tea time with your daughter. Oh, this tea is delicious. Like, what... I based this character off a guy I knew who used to lay carpet, and he was a carpenter who made beautiful chairs, and so I learned to make chairs for 6 months, and... It's like, okay, so you're pretending to do, like, what does that mean? But what do you mean by that? What does that mean? I'm sorry, this podcast is a little Down syndrome because I'm hot as fuck in this car. I don't know who the hell likes this weather. I don't know who likes the muggy, sweaty, disgusting. Bring back wintertime. People think I'm joking around when I say that. I love it. I don't love it at all, actually. I can't stand it, but I like it better than this shit. I like when it's snowing. You know what my favorite weather of all time is, besides fall and spring and yesterday when it was beautiful out, and when you're at the ocean and it's beautiful. I like a lot of other weathers besides the one I'm about to say, but when it's snowing out and it's like you're in the middle of the woods and it's real quiet and you just hear the sound of snow falling, but it's like it warms things up almost. You go outside and it would chill you to the bone before that, but then it starts snowing and it almost like warms everything and it feels like there's like insulation. It's really cool. It's just a little bit of a I'm fucking sweating my ass off. Holy shit. I also shaved, so I look like a weirdo. How come I look like every dude who shaves looks like a lizard afterwards? My girlfriend's like, you look really good. I like it. I'm just like, I feel bad that I just gave her that voice. Her voice is actually really nice, but you look really good. I really like that, Joey. It's me, your girlfriend. I like your face. I like your lizard face. I like your lizard face. God. I'm fucking drenched right now. Jesus Christ. I'm getting fat because I can't stop eating horseradish and provolone cheese with chocolate. They make these stupid... Right, this podcast is really going nowhere. What are we at here? So, I guess I'm going to tell a quick story, I guess, because that's what this podcast has become. I tell stories, like, about my life. Like, how much could have... Not that much else has happened in my life, so I don't know what else to talk about. I guess this podcast is going to be ending soon, so whatever. But one time I went to New York City with my ex-girlfriend and a friend and his girlfriend. We went to go see this band, this dude called the Ed Schrader. Holy shit, I can't remember the fucking name. Ed Schrader's Musical Beat. And he had this opener called Juicebox, spelled with 2 X's at the end. And before that, this band opened, and there was like this chick running around screaming into a microphone, and she like had this tire iron, and she would throw it on the ground. She picked up a hammer and she threw it on the ground, and then she like was screaming, and she had like a wrench in her hand. I'm like, oh my god, you're so fucking badass. Like, just go to a fucking... If you work in a mechanic shop, you'd just be like, what the fuck is this chick doing? She's just screaming into a mic, picking up random tools that I use every day. Like, okay, you're so fucking edgy and cool. But anyways, this dude, Juicebox, we looked him up before we went, because we didn't go to see him. We went to go see the Ed Schrader's Musical Beat, the guy whose band, I can't remember the name. I think that's what it is. Holy shit. Just look up Ed Schrader if anybody is interested. They make really cool music. But this opener, Juicebox, we looked him up beforehand, and he was like on all these cringe compilations. Like, he just did this really bad rap music, I guess you could call it, hip-hop type stuff. Like, some of it was catchy. I liked it, but I was just like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go laugh at how goofy he's gonna be. So we get there, and it's a very, very small room in New York City. I forget the name of the room we were at, but it was very tiny, and he's there. Juicebox is there, and I was like, oh my god, this is Juicebox. And he's this tall, gangly dude, and he keeps, like, every time I would leave my girlfriend at the time, my ex-girlfriend, I would turn around, and he'd, like, be standing next to her, and, like, it became, like, this running joke that he was trying to, like, get with her. So we were laughing about that, whatever. But it happened every single time. Like, I'd go to the bathroom, I'd come out, and then he'd be standing next to my ex-girlfriend. I'd turn around, I'd turn back, and, like, he'd be sitting next to my ex-girlfriend. He'd take my seat when I got up. It was really weird. And it was probably a coincidence, but it was just really funny. So then... God, I wish the story was fucking shorter. So I was, like I said, that chick goes up with her band, and she's throwing on a tire iron. It didn't make any sense. She's, like, hitting a wrench up against her head, and she's like... Rrr! And I was like, come on. But it was cool, whatever. So then Juicebox goes up, and he is one of the most, I don't know what the word is, captivating? It was the most insane performance I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, he was jumping around, but not just like jumping around like in a silly, like, it was like amazing. He was doing these jump kicks. It was like Iggy Pop or something. That's the only thing I could compare it to. It was like Iggy Pop. He was jumping around in such like a captivating, incredible way. Like, he was just, it was fucking awesome. And then at one point he jumps off the stage, and he grabs my shirt and he looks into my eyes. And the one part of the song was, I'm freaking out. I'm motherfucking freaking out. And he like grabs my shirt and he looks right into my eyes. He's like, I'm freaking out. I'm motherfucking freaking out. And that was the end of the running joke because we all thought that he wanted to get with my girlfriend. And we thought, oh no, look, he really is trying to get with my girlfriend because he grabbed my... I'm so fucking hot right now. I'm so sorry. That was the worst story on the planet. And I don't know. I guess to sum it up, but what does that mean? But what does that all mean?